Okay, baby, I'm here at the restaurant, Bobo Cafe, with my good friend Vincent, the only guaranteed show up tonight. So we're probably going to be ordering soon. I was about to tell him a story, and I thought this might be worthy of getting on camera. And what was the buzzword?
Ghost poopy.
Ghost poopy, yes.
Oh, I thought that was a rhetorical question.
Oh, that's the buzzword to help me remember.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we go to this class. I forget which class it was. Logic or something for engineering. And my good friend Tawisak was the correct pronunciation of his name. Like, oh, he's laughing. I'm like, oh, what are you laughing at? He hands me the sheet of paper. And it's this list. And I don't read the title, I just start reading the list. So it says Ghost Poopy. And that's the only one I can remember, but it was a list of how farts can be mistaken for shit. And, just these different air biscuit, whatever buzzwords you got that you learned when you were a kid. I'm like, oh, and it's so refreshing to see this in college amongst all this, anti-derivatives of arc cosecant or something. And ghost poopy. I was literally laughing in class. I'm like, this is not appropriate behavior. I liked the instructor. I didn't want to disrupt the other students, but I wanted to finish reading this list. So I just got up, walked out of class. No one said anything. I didn't say anything. I'm just laughing my ass off. I sat down. Oh, you're pouring more tea. It looked like you were reaching for the camera. Perspective. So I just sat my ass down outside the building, not just outside the room, and just cried myself laughing, reading all these different interpretations. The only one that sticks is ghost poopy. And once I finally, calmed down and go, okay, I think it's appropriate. I mean, I'm still giggling a little bit. I just need to fold up this paper and stop looking at it because it was making me laugh. I finally walked back into class and continued writing notes from where he had left off, and I don't think he got too far. He was still reading off the roll call. So I wasn't really interrupting a whole lot at the point, but I could have been. So that's a good college story that I wanted to share with you, Julie, on my 48th birthday here with... did you ever have a hero name?
I don't recall. I think I did.
Your power was to relive the good experiences.
Yeah.
So how about flashback?
That works.
There's a song called Flashback that... I have to remember the name of the band. They did Jesus Christ Built My Hot Rod. They had an album, Mind is a Terrible Thing to Taste. Ministry. They did a song called Flashback. But they kept saying backflash or flag bash or something. And then at the end they say, flashback, flashback, flashback. And it was just something that stuck in my head. So you can be flashback. How about that? Remember only the good shit. Because that is something I've been trying to pass on. If you gotta spit out a bad story, let's follow it up with a good one. So you gotta be able to remember the good ones. You want to spill one for my birthday on camera?
A good one?
Yeah. You can say the one you told me earlier, because that one kind of poofed.
Well, actually, one that I was thinking about the other day and I just thought about right now is.
Do you want to be on camera or
Oh,
off staff?
no, I'll
Right?
be
That's
off
what I
camera.
thought.
It was one of the first dates that Kamika and I went out on. It was to a Kings game.
All right, but you need to speak louder.
Okay. One of the first dates that Kamika and I went out to was to a Kings game. Her uncle was the chaplain for the Kings, and so he had free tickets to the game. And
Chaplain.
yeah, he was the
Okay.
chaplain for the Kings. And I remember she drove, and the CD playing was John Mayer, Room for Squares. So whenever I hear that,
Room for Squares.
yeah, Room for Squares.
Okay,
So
I'm down with that.
yeah,
I'm square.
yeah, it's a good CD, and that's a good memory that I have, and I like to revisit every now and then.
So, driving with Kamika, listening to the radio,
Yeah,
you're going on or returning from a date.
going on.
And is this just prior to the date or is this part of the date?
It was to get there.
So, you're on your way to the date
On our way to the Kings game. Yeah.
and just grooving to There's Room for Squares, man.
Yeah. Well, it was the first time I had heard the CD, and yeah, so
That wasn't going to be one of those our song moments, was it, for you and her?
it's the CD is always something that
Is always what?
the CD is always something that I always associate with Kamiko, and that
So, yeah, it goes in the our song category.
at least in my mind.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad it's a positive one.
Yeah.
You know. No, and I know. So we're politely waiting for my neighbors, I think, and if anyone wants to show up. And I think we're just going to order here, so that means time to turn off the camera. Unless you'd like to add anything.
No, I'm good.
Flashback.
Hi, Julie.
Yeah, oh, hi, Julie. There we go. He did add something. You're sure you don't want to put that on camera?
I'm sure.
Okay.